kind of out of breath. I've been running around. Hopefully you guys can see me and hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Using a different little mic on here. I'm not seeing any chat. Man. Here we go. Hey Karen. Hello Evelyn. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Good to see you in here. Karen says, hello Byron, checking in from beautiful Pennsylvania. All right. Hey Evelyn. Okay, sounds good. I appreciate you dropping in here. Hey Rebecca, how are you doing? Hey, what's going on, Oak? Carrie? Can you hear me okay? I'll make sure this cord is working on here. You can hear me? Okay, awesome. Good deal. I wanted to use the external mic, so it should be a little bit more clear. Stonewolf says, watching, but still cooking. Ooh, food does sound good. What's going on? Grilling Addiction with Nick. What's up, Nick? Caught a little bit of your live with the Vineyard Farmhouse, Mr. Brian, last night. That was pretty sweet. I was excited and happy you were able to get on there. Whew, it's been quite the day. How have you guys been doing today? You guys get lots of rain in your area? Yeah, that live was a lot of fun last night on the Vineyard Farmhouse. For those of you rewatching this or don't know about it, Grilling Addiction with Nick was on the Vineyard Farmhouse as a guest last night. It was a lot of fun. You have to check it out if you missed it. Man, it's a little bit different going live on my phone. I want to try doing this tonight for something different. You know what I mean? Try and change it up. Whew. Oh, I got finished feeding the animals earlier, and I am worn out. That was a lot of work. A lot of work. Hey, David, how are you doing? Good evening. I see you spelled help, but I think what you meant to say was hello. Oh, what else? What else is going on? There's been a ton of rain here. I think I already said that, but I don't know about you guys, but it's been nuts. Tons and tons of rain. Yeah, he meant hello. That's exactly what he meant. He put a P in there instead of an O there. Hey, handicap traveler, welcome in. Welcome in. Howdy. Got to throw down some smash burgers on the Blackstone. There you go. Very nice. I cooked a ribeye for lunch. I want to do something different. I'm like, man, I got a ribeye in the freezer. I'm cooking it. Tonight's the night. Actually, it wasn't tonight. It was earlier today. It was a late lunch. But burger sounds amazing. Love a good burger. That's for sure. So yeah, it rained a lot here, and everything is like soup out in the field today. It is nuts. A lot of standing water, and when you're walking out there, you got to be careful because you will lose your boot in a matter of a second. It's been really rainy there too and windy. Yeah, it was windy. Let's see here. Today's Thursday. It was Tuesday, I believe. Super windy. I think that was probably just the whole weather front coming in before it started raining. It was super windy. Maybe that was Monday. Anyways, but yeah, got tons and tons of rain. Lots of well, big puddles everywhere. And a lot of areas where you can get stuck up to your knee in mud, literally. It's pretty crazy. Some of the cows, I was watching them walk, and yeah, the mud was up to their knees. in some of the areas. So whenever I saw that where they were walking, I was like, I'm not walking there. No way. There's a couple of spots I had to, but that's the way it goes. But you gotta be super careful. You can sprain your knee or your ankle whenever you're walking out in that mud like that. Especially when you're carrying feed buckets. The feed buckets can be really heavy with all the feed in there. Super heavy. Yeah, no worries. Need boots? Get some boots. Yeah, mine are muck boots, but hey, they're good. I'm right here, Brian. I'm right here. How you doing? I was talking about your live that you had last night. It was awesome. You had Nick on there as a guest. That was sweet. It's really cool. What kind of boots are you gonna get, Carrie? That's the question. What kind of boots? Yeah, muck boots work really well. I'd say whenever it's really cold, and yeah, cold and wet, they're pretty good. Only thing you gotta make sure is that you're not out in them for an extended period of time. If you are, you need to make sure you swap out socks a lot. Because trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. That's for sure. I just wish they had a better, what do you call it? Supports inside of them. That's the one thing I wish that they had, better support. Because, I mean, aside from that, the material's great. They work well. It's just the breathability and the support that's on the inside. After a while, my feet hurt. They feel like they're bruised when I wear those things. There's one day I wore them for like 6 or 7 hours outside. My feet were killing me for like a week. But yeah. Is there another type that's better, Carrie, that you've tried? I'd be curious. Because at some point here this year, I'm going to have to buy some new boots too. I've had these boots probably, man, how long have I had these boots? I think I've had them for about 5 or 6 years. Something like that. Yeah, right? Need some muck Dr. Scholl's. Hey, I can always get the Dr. Scholl inserts, that's for sure. I could throw those in there. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you in here. Yeah, Dr. Scholl, something like that. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. I should pull out the supports that are in mine and throw something else in there. Oh, maybe waterproof hunting boots? Yeah. Only thing I have with those is like when it's muddy like today, trying to get the mud off of all the laces and everything else right there is a mess. It is a mess. I don't know if you've ever done that before with hiking boots where the laces go all the way up your calf. Yeah. Or up your shin. It is a mess. Hey, let's trade paint. What's going on? Yeah, waterproof hunting boots would be great. Yeah, they do. Yep, you can do those as well, Brian. Yeah, you've got those little things you can stand on, and it'll see exactly what kind of support type your feet are and what you need. I've seen those before. Hey, Scott, what's going on? How are you doing? Welcome in here. But yeah, some boots would be nice. Maybe I'll ask Santa next Christmas. Nylon brush on a drill? Yeah, you could do that for sure. That's definitely true. Some things you got to be kind of careful because you can ruin the outside material of the boot. Hey, Chicken Big Mountain's in here. What's going on? Good to see you, sir. Hashtag not day all. Oh, well, it's evening here. I don't know where you are. Was Grilling Addiction in here? Oh, yeah, Nick, of course. I was thinking like of another name. It's hard to get all these channels. Well, to remember all the different channels, you can get mixed up pretty quick. Not today. Yep, for sure. But yeah, I fed the animals today, and that was a job and a half. You can get a workout trying to move your feet around with all that mud. Carrying the buckets of feed. something else. Something else. Carrie, you gonna go fishing anytime soon? Hopefully this weather gets better. I mean, today was nice. It was super sunny and warm. I'm hoping to go at some point. I don't know when. See if my brother wants to do something nearby here. What's going on? Hey, Joy. Good evening. One thing about doing lives on the phone is that the comments always just disappear. So sometimes I feel like I'm missing some. Yeah, for sure. That'd be great, Carrie. But yeah, man, it's one thing I don't like about lives on the phone. It's like, why can't YouTube just have it to where the comments stay up and you can see them? But yeah, definitely gotta hit up 10 killer soon. That'd be great. Go fishing there. Oh, Oak, I was super excited about your new vehicle too. That's gonna be awesome. New to you vehicle. That's gonna be sweet. You're gonna have to like outfit it, put some like 35 off-road tires on there, get a 20-inch lift. You'll be going through all the mud bogs here soon. What just happened? I lost all my comments once again. Here we go. Yeah, I'm super excited for that though. Yeah, you should get like the huge tractor tires on there. That'd be great, Carrie, right? Then there's no place you couldn't go fishing. Oh, I did miss your question. I'm sorry, handicapped traveler. Uh, Animals get stuck in the mud. They kind of do. It's just like us, right? It gets more difficult to lift your leg once it's inside of the mud, but they're still moving around. They're not actually getting stuck though. It's just more difficult to move around, just like it is for us, right? So yeah, they don't get stuck in there. It's just a muddy, soupy mess. You do it. All right, go for it, Carrie. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it is good. I'm glad they don't. I'm glad they don't get stuck in there. How has my day been? It's been good. Just work all day. Um, yeah, kind of taking care of all the animals. Watching my parents' animals too. They're they're out of town for the weekend, so I'm house sitting and animal sitting, doing all that stuff. So I'm doing double duty this weekend. That's what I've been up to today. Today's my first day of doing it. They left yesterday, so yeah, tomorrow I've got to make sure I got to go around and check all the animals. So get to go out in the pasture, go walk around for a bit. It's gonna be a mess. Not looking forward to the extra mud. I was already out in a little bit of the mud today, but tomorrow I gotta make sure and really go out and check everybody, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, day's been okay. Um, just excited the sun is out today. Just like your favorite song, Carrie. The sun will come out tomorrow, but I guess today was tomorrow. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a really good day. Super good day. Just really chill. So I ate my one steak today, and probably tomorrow I'll go get some groceries. Yeah, see, that's your bottom dollar, right? The question is, why would you make it the bottom dollar? Do you devalue the bottom dollar that much? Couldn't you just go for the top dollar? That's what I've always wondered with that song. Why would you go so low for the bottom dollar? Man, how was your guys' day? You guys have a good day, or was it lousy? Was it boring? Was it slow? I mean, you can have those days. I've had some slow days. Today was just nice, relaxing day. It was good. Work kept me busy all day. Not boring. It was great. Got okay. Carrie says, gotta value the bottom and the top one. Means nothing without the other. Well, that is true. That is true because if you had both, you'd have nothing, right? You didn't have both. Bottom dollar is your last dollar. Hey, that can be true, but the question is, why would it specify as the bottom dollar if it was the only one left? Oh, I'm just kidding. It makes sense. Totally makes sense. Brian, you still in here? If you are, what was the favorite part of your live last night? I know I didn't catch 100% of it, but I caught quite a bit. It looked like you guys had a great time. It was a hot day. Yeah. Today I think it got up to about 61 degrees Fahrenheit. So not too bad. Well, it's a lot better than what it was yesterday. It was like 46 degrees, rainy and cold. I know maybe some of you guys don't think 46 degrees is cold, but here, if there's rain, overcast, and there's a wind coming from the north, it was stinking cold. Hey, Beverly, welcome in. Good to see you in here. Thanks for being here. Oak says the real problem with the song is that the sun never comes out. It's always out. Duh. Maybe, or maybe it's just hiding. And the other problem is with that song is it always talks about tomorrow, never today, right? So tomorrow never comes. So that means it's going to be overcast forever. You rearranged the shop today, pulled the battery out of a tractor, and got the generator running. Hey, that's some work in itself. You should feel very accomplished after doing that. That can be a whole day or a whole week worth of work right there. Build a truck costs a lot. Yeah, it does. Roadhog, what's going on? Good to see you in here. Hey, Dwayne. How are you doing? I think this is the first time I've seen you, but welcome in here. And I want to say your name correctly there. Pachyderm Homestead, hopefully. Pachyderm. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. Said, wasn't too bad. The piglets and mom are doing okay. Fix some potholes in the driveway. Hey, that's awesome. So you've got piglets. That's great. I don't like potholes. Potholes are no fun. I always think that's a weird name. Why do they even name them potholes? Hey, no judgment with Tish Ross. How are you doing, Tish? Well, that sounds gloomy, Carrie said. That's hilarious. It can be, unless you like lots of rain. Hey, Linda. Okay, I'm catching up. Catching up with all the comments here. Oh, you said you're here? Oh, I was just asking you, Brian, what was the favorite part of your live last night? 4-day-old piglets. They've been wandering all around the pigsty. Nice. Well, that's good. Hopefully they're doing well. Favorite part was when Nick was sharing. Oh, come on. Where'd he go? All right. Was Nick sharing he was going to bring? Oh, what he was going to bring to the meetup. We're going to get a sample of his talents. So, ooh, Nick's going to bring some good stuff to grill out. That's awesome. The meetup. That's exciting. Got you guys up on the big TV while I'm cooking the burgers. Sweet. Hey, while you're cooking, Nick, I'll take a double. I'll take a double burger. That'll work, right? Double meat, double cheese. He's asking if when he stopped, he's gonna check the comments now and then. You guys want doubles or triples? Hey, if you're going for triples, why not? I'll take a triple. Sounds great if you're making some burgers. Go fast enough just to hit the tops of the puddles. On the potholes? Is that what you're saying? The potholes? Texas Girls Farm. Hey, what's going on? Oh yeah. Got the calves in the thumbnail. You saw that, yeah. I think is it 5 of them, something like that. They're just like giant puppies, is what they are. They're nuts. You can't turn your back on them, otherwise they'll push you over, trying to see if you have food in your back pocket. They were really curious when they saw that I had their feed in the bucket. They really wanted it. Hey, Heather. Glad you made it. Skinner Farms, Mr. Josh, how are you, sir? Man. great to have all you guys in here. Yeah, you can message me later, Brian. Oh, my arm's getting tired just lifting it, moving the comments here. I got pretty worn out outside feeding the animals. It was a muddy, muddy, muddy mess with all this rain. Did everybody else get rain too? I mean, it's been nuts over here. Wayne said our calf thinks he should get feed every time you walk by, even if his bucket is full. Yep, got one of those calves out there, man. I have to be careful when I stick my head out the door. She just starts mooing. She's like, "Moo! I just ate a whole bucket of feed, but I want more." And they have hay too. These cows are spoiled, man. Roadhog said it's been nuts with the rain today. It was nuts yesterday. Today it didn't rain, but man, yesterday and Tuesday it was nuts. Super crazy. So much rain. Definitely ready for some sunshine. That's for sure. Yeah, 2.5 inches in northeast Oklahoma. Okay. I don't know how much we got here, but it is a ton. I'll say that. All the streams and creeks like nearby are like overflowing their banks. That's how it's been yesterday when I was driving around everywhere. I didn't see any flooding over any roads, but man, all the areas that's like floodplains and stuff like that had water across the fields. So it was a lot of rain. Oh, hey, Heather, you're not late. You're right on time. You're right on time. Oh, sorry to hear that, Heather. Hope you get to feeling better. You too, Tish. Yeah, headaches are no fun. I had one that lasted 2 days. That was what, Monday and Tuesday. That was no bueno. When I get those, man, I don't want to do anything or go anywhere. Those are no fun. All right. So I got a question. I don't know if you guys eat cereal, but if you have in your lifetime, what's your favorite cereal? That's going to be the question of the evening. What's your favorite cereal? I want to get a poll here to see what are the favorites. What's the top 5? Because I gotta know this. I'm very curious. Because I don't eat cereal on a regular basis or hardly at all. I had some. What was it, last week? For the first time in I think like a year or two. Probably a year. So I'm curious what your guys' favorite cereal, if you like cereal at all. That's the big question of the night. What's your favorite cereal? Let's Trade Paint says there's a chance of snow tonight or in the morning. Ooh, snow. Hey, you can keep that snow. Keep it away from me. I don't want any part of the snow. We already had our ice here in Texas, so I'm good for the year. Okay, all right. We got some votes in right now. Pure Okie, what's going on? How are you doing? JB, glad you made it. Okay, so we got Fruit Loops from Let's Try to Paint. Pure Okie says shredded wheat. Vineyard Farmhouse says granola mixed with Raisin Bran. Okay, granola mixed with Raisin Bran. Hey, that's not a bad idea. It's like the what is it? Raisin Bran with like clusters. I think that's a cereal. Uh, Linda said Raisin Bran at the time. And Skinner Farms says frosted mini wheats. Heather says frosted mini wheats. There we go. So I think we got like 3. Well, I got 1 shredded wheat and then a couple frosted mini wheats. Here we go. Vineyard Farmhouse says we haven't had very much snow at all. It's raining now and 45 degrees. See, that's what we had. That's exactly what we had. Cold and rainy in the 40s. It was hitting like high 30s, like 39 degrees for the low. Super cold and windy. Okay, let's see here. No judgment here with Tish Ross says my favorite cereal as a kid was Count Chocula. Oh, okay. And now it's Frosted Mini Wheats. All right, man, we got like I think 4 votes right now for Frosted Mini Wheats. Roberta Artistic Adventures. How are you doing? Welcome in. Texas Girls Farm says yes. Too much rain. Chicken Beak Mountain says Frosted Flakes because they're great. Huh. And I remember Frosted Flakes. Haven't had those in forever. Or what was the other one? Corn Flakes. Except the Corn Flakes were unfrosted, right? Or quite a bit less sugar. But yeah. Honeycombs? Honeycomb cereal? Yeah, I remember that. Heather says, sorry I was late. What happened? What happened? Oh, you're probably just wondering about like the thumbnail. I was just saying it's a big mess. It was a messy day as far as it's been raining the last couple of days with the weather, and so it's a lot of mud and soupy mud, so it's hard to move around. So it's a big mess outside. I was feeding the cows earlier, not trying. I was feeding the cows, and I kept getting stuck as I was walking around in the mud. Had to be careful that I didn't lose my boot in the mud. You know how that goes. All right. So one of the cereals I like Fruity Pebbles every now and then. It just depends upon the mood I'm in, because they're super sweet. That's the only thing. Life cereal? Yes, there you go. I like the cinnamon life cereal. I think that's probably my favorite. That one's really good. Raisin Bran? Yeah. What's the Raisin Bran with like the extra sugar on it? I can't think of it. You guys might know what I'm talking about. Is it Frosted Raisin Bran or something like that? I can't remember. But yeah, those are good. I'm trying to remember some of the other one. There's one Smacks. You guys remember that? I don't even know if that's still around. Those were pretty good. Karen says bite-sized frosted shredded wheat. Yeah, I think that's the mini shredded wheat. Frosted shredded wheat. Mini frosted shredded wheat. And say that 20 times fast. Yeah, those are great. Super good. First your boot, then your socks. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go change my socks earlier. Even though I had them inside my boot, they were still black. I think it was from the last time I got my boot stuck. Some of the mud and water got inside my boot, so I need to wash it out. Full blown country, what's going on? He says, I like a big old bowl of nuts and bolts. What? No, you don't. You do not. That isn't a cereal, is it? Come on, you're pulling my leg. I know you are. Tell me the truth, Pooch. What's your favorite cereal? I know you've had one. Yeah, the closest thing I get to cereal every now and then is I'll eat some oatmeal. That's about it. Boom. Yeah. I'm hoping I'll get to do some more work outside. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think I'm going to work on some branches or cutting some limbs or something like that. Do some work with the chainsaw. We'll see what the weather is like tomorrow. Hopefully it's better. It's forecasted to be nice, but we'll see. You never know. Roadhog says, I ate Fruity Pebbles dry. There you go. Fruity Pebbles are pretty good. What was the other one? Some other ones I like. I like the Frosted Mini Wheats too. I think I pretty much like the Frosted or the Fruity Pebbles sometimes. I think it's because my older sister likes them. Don't eat cereal? Yeah, I don't really either. I think it's about once a year I'll have some. That's about it. Shannon Long, hey, how are you doing? Glad you're in here. Husband said, try the Fruity Pebbles Bluebell ice cream. I've heard of that. I haven't had it though. apple cinnamon Cheerios. Yeah, I remember growing up with honey Cheerios, honey nut Cheerios. Those were super good. The one I still don't get why people like, even as a kid, I didn't like them. Was Fruit Loops. You guys ever like Fruit Loops? I don't know why. I just didn't ever get into those. Oh, okay. Well, Shannon, I'm glad to see you in here. Thanks for being here. And it's nice to meet you. Nice to see you. And your husband Nick is a grilling addiction. Just a FYI, he's addicted to grilling. Okay, yeah, you got that. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying. You meant you don't eat the cereal, right? I gotcha. Man, Pooch, is it muddy out there where you are? I guess it depends upon how many animals you got tromping around in the ground. With your guard dogs around, they tromp around in the mud, I'm sure, a lot. Yeah, see? Same thing. Handicapped Traveler agrees with me. Even when he was a kid, he didn't care for Fruit Loops. Yeah, exactly. I was the same way. Linda says she found some oatmeal that is gluten free and make that sometimes it is great with raisins and cranberries. Oh, like, okay, the dried cranberries. So, yeah, what do you call those? Cran raisins, I guess? Yeah, no, that's great. What's the least favorite cereal? Yours is grape nuts? I don't know. I used to eat grape nuts with my grandfather, so it's kind of like nostalgia. But are they that great? I would add berries and stuff to them to make them taste good. What's going on, Maddie? How you doing? Backwoods Mindset is in the house. We were talking about favorite cereal, and then least favorite, or what's your favorite as a kid that you no longer eat. So least favorite. I don't know if grape nuts might be close on the list. Oh, hey, Tish Ross said the same thing. Count Chocula is your favorite. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. I've had the Cookie Crisp. I've had the honeycomb stuff. I've had tons of granola. I've had Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Corn Flakes, Grape Nuts, all the raisin brands, all the different shredded wheats. But I don't think I've had the Count Chocula. Oh, Captain Crunch. I've tried all the different Captain Crunches. I remember having those. I think that's probably one of my favorites. Was actually the peanut butter Captain Crunch. I don't know if you guys remember that. Peanut butter Captain Crunch. That stuff was good. uh, Backwoods. Oh yeah, he said of course. He answered your question there. I can light anything on fire. Hashtag pyromaniac. I think that's actually what his name was going to be. His channel name was, and he decided, I better do Backwoods Mindset. Might scare away the kids. He does pyromaniac, right? Everyone will be saying, hey, hide your kids, hide your dog, hide your family, because here comes the pyromaniac. Maddie. Cocoa Pebbles. There you go. Those are good. No, I didn't see yours. What was yours? Pooch? I missed it. Story time with Uncle Bill. Hey, how are you? How are you doing, Bill? I'm glad you made it in here. Yeah, we were just talking about favorite cereals. If you've ever had cereal, maybe favorite cereal as a kid or a favorite cereal now. And what's your least favorite cereal? Yeah, smash that thumbs up button or like button, whichever way you want to call it. Maddie said, or Backwoods Mindset says, my channel was originally gonna be called "Let's Burn This Sucker Down." Oh man, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Least favorite was Cheerios. Full Blown Country said Raisin Bran and Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. Nice. Ooh, Apple Jacks. You guys remember Apple Jacks? Those are basically Apple Cinnamon Cheerios. Yeah, the regular Cheerios, backwoods mindset, not the honey nut. Yeah, Apple Jacks are pretty good. Oh, because they are healthy. You know the ones that the cereal that Brian mentioned earlier was the grape nuts. I mean, everybody's favorite has got to be the grape nuts. Rice Krispie treats. Ooh, man, fresh Rice Krispie treats are amazing. I had a friend who made them, and he used like a white chocolate, like he put white chocolate icing across the top. Oh, those are so good. Like I didn't really care about Rice Krispie treats until I've had them fresh, and it's so good. Cheerios are garbage. Hey, that's a hot button topic right there. You and Buck might have to talk about that. I think because isn't Buck like Cheerios? Hey Joshua, what's going on? How you doing? Glad you made it in here. Story time with Uncle Bill says not a fan of Kicks. I forgot all about Kicks. I've had that. Yeah, Kicks is like really mild. It was kind of weird. It was sort of healthy, but not. And then they had the Kicks with fruit. I forgot about those. Yeah, Backwood says he's using the talk to text, so he can't read the comments right now. Dwayne says grape nuts are good, but I don't have an oh yeah, grape nuts. Yeah, they're okay. Oh man, we talk about grape nuts. Apparently, that's a hot button topic right there. Some people really don't like those with a passion. Full Blown Country says apple cinnamon. I think you're talking about the apple cinnamon Cheerios. He says they're great. Okay, fake chocolate doesn't cut it. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I like real chocolate too. Yeah, yeah. I was saying earlier I like Life cereal, especially the cinnamon flavor. That one's really good. I don't remember the last time I've had that. It was a long time ago. It's probably been at least 4 or 5 years, something like that. Man, Full Country says I'll eat a bowl of sawdust too. Hey, you never know. Sawdust actually might be as an ingredient in some of those. It's called cellulose. A lot of different manufacturers actually put it inside of food and stuff. Like for instance, like soft serve ice cream, it has cellulose in it. It's actually wood fiber or sawdust is another word for it, but it's heavily processed, and that's actually what gives it the form and the texture for the soft serve ice cream. Handicap traveler, Mike, you like to? Oh, okay, here you go. Joshua says, "Oops, all berries. Captain Crunch was the best. It was just around Christmas. Hey, it's pretty good. I was saying earlier, I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch. I remember that being good. All right, let's trade paint. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Thanks for being in here. I appreciate you. They need more cellulose in it. It's great. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sawdust is used in Parmesan cheese or shredded cheese. It's used as an anti-clumping agent. But yeah, what's going on, Chicky Beak? I think I already said hello, but I'll say hello again. Yeah. So yeah, today was a muddy, soupy mess with all the rain trying to feed the cows. Took a lot more effort than I thought it was gonna be. Like something that takes usually like 15 minutes took me about 40 minutes just to get around and walk around. That was a lot of work. Full Blown Country says I like spam for breakfast with a couple eggs over easy and some fried taters. You ever do the what is the corned beef hash? Have you had that before? Okay. Dwayne says I worked where they make the thickener for ice cream. Excuse me, and log cabin syrup. It's like it is 90% cellulose, fiber, or paper. Yeah, exactly. Uh, Joshua said my kids call sawdust man glitter. Hey, that's perfect. That is a perfect name for it. I like that. That's awesome. Especially when you're using a chainsaw, right? The Vineyard Farmhouse says, well, oatmeal is cereal. Papa makes the best. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I do oatmeal. Story time with Bill? With Uncle Bill. Roast beef hash too. Love hashes. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, I don't eat potatoes all that much, to be honest. Every now and then I'll have, actually, I take that back. French fries. You got me at French fries. That's about all the potatoes I get usually. Full Blown Country says, yes, love some cornbread hat. Cornbread too. Dwayne Chainsaw or Sawmill. Yeah, of course. Got to get that sawdust. Absolutely. Oatmeal sounds good. Yeah, I like oatmeal with raisins, and I'll add honey to it. Honey, and I'll powder cinnamon on top and some ginger powder on it. Mix it in. It's good. Or sometimes if I have molasses, I'll add a little bit of molasses to it. And I just heard today about some kind of sweetener I'd never heard of before. Have you guys ever heard of monk fruit sweetener? Monk fruit sweetener? Supposedly it tastes just like sugar when you add it to stuff. Uh, Bill said put PBJ and bananas in oatmeal with chocolate. Hmm, sounds good. Yeah, good to see you too, Heather. Glad you're here. Karen says Honey Nut Cheerios are good. Man, I don't remember the last time I had those. Well, one country says I like bacon. It's called man candy. Okay. I like candy bacon. That's good stuff. You like your cereal with a side of carrot cake? There you go. Cake is good for breakfast. Hits every. There you go. Every food group. You've never heard of monk fruit, but monk fruit, but not okay. You've heard of monk fruit, but not monk fruit sweetener. Yeah, I was hearing about it, and I might actually try it because some people that don't like stevia as an alternate sweetener, they'll use this monk fruit sweetener, and supposedly it tastes it's the closest taste to regular sugar. But yeah, I'll have to try it sometime. Yeah, with my coffee, I usually don't do a sweetener. I'll just put like heavy whipping cream in my coffee. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying some kind of sweetener. Yeah, cake for breakfast. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Especially like a good coffee cake, like in a bowl with a little bit of milk or something. Oh, so good. Is it supposed to be better for diabetes or diabetics? I don't know. I don't know the answer. That's a good question. The person who had mentioned it, LB, she can't remember what she said. I can't remember if she was borderline diabetic, but she said that she used it. But yeah, you might have to check into it to see if it's good for diabetics or not. I don't know. Roberta says, yeah, that monk fruit sugar is with all those smaller bag sugars. Hey, speaking of which, here's LB right here, Woman Outdoors. What's going on? I was just talking about monk fruit, the monk fruit sweetener, and Handicap Traveler just asked, is it supposed to be better for diabetics? And that I don't know. Maybe you know. Oh, that's funny. We got filters on here. Let's see this. Oh, look at that. We can change all sorts of filters inside this YouTube. Okay, you guys ready? Here's sketch. Okay, that just looks weird. Man. Okay, stop playing with this. It's playing with the filters on here. When Outdoors says yes, much better. There you go. You found a new toy? I was just looking at there. I saw it. I was like, what is that little thing on the screen? I pushed it, and up comes this whole list of filters. It's hard not to try those out for fun, right? Man. Yeah. After this, what we'll have to do is we'll have to go over and raid Oak, OAK, which is Outdoor Adventures with Carrie. She'll have her live up next after this on the top of the hour. So we'll have to go over there, and you guys will say love raid from 12 Stones Ranch. That'll be fun. We'll get to go over there and say hello. Yeah. Tish Rosh, isn't it weird how like the autocorrect stuff sometimes doesn't correct the right thing or it messes up our words? It's so weird. It's like the autocorrect is trying to take over our speech, right? Hey, Homestead Love, welcome in. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we were talking about earlier your favorite cereal. What's your favorite cereal? If you've ever eaten cereal, maybe it's cereal as a kid or a cereal you eat now. Shannon Long is in here. Did I see? Oh, that's right. I did say hello to Shannon. A couple new names, so it's hard to remember who I said hello to. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dwayne. Yeah, I've seen some pretty sophisticated chat bots that'll do that. Captain Crunch as a kid, nothing now. Yeah, I liked. We were just talking about that earlier. I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch was really good. If you remember that, especially after like you've already eaten the cereal and all is left is the milk. And drink the peanut butter flavored milk. There you go. I don't know if you saw that, uh, JB or Puroki. Tish just talked about that they're so excited to help out at the event and was thanking you for all your hard work. Yeah, thank you so much for working on that and coordinating. Coordinating events is not easy. It takes a lot of work and a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't see or even know about. It takes lots of hours of work to coordinate and organize events. Hey, what's going on, Stock Explorer? How are you doing? Glad you can make it in here today. You and Woman Outdoors had a great live on her channel today. That was fun. I'm doing great. I was talking about a wet, soupy mess that we've had outside with all the rain the last couple of days. It's been crazy. Had the cows out there trying to feed them, and at the same time trying to make sure that my boot doesn't get stuck in the mud and start walking in my socks. It was quite the mess. What normally takes about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, it took me like 45 because I was trying to figure out where to walk and not walk. You know what I'm saying? It can be a mess and a half. Woman Outdoors says the entire winter is a bust. Hey, I'm not going to argue with you there. Weather has been nuts. You can even ask Bland's Promised Land Ranch that just dropped in here. What's going on? Yeah, the weather's been a mess and a half. To like a couple inches of ice, now we've had tons and tons of rain. It's lots of fun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All the creeks over here, you can go and look at them in the floodplains. There's lots of rain, water everywhere. It's flooded over a lot of creeks. I haven't seen any roads flooded though, but thank goodness. But it's been a lot of rain. A lot of rain the last couple of days. Hey, that's great. Yeah, yeah. It's been raining a ton and a half here. I don't know about where you guys live. Full Blown Country says a big old mud hole at FBC. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it is. It has been very, very messy over here. Where am I near? I am north of Dallas. North of Dallas, Texas. Always losing my chat. Puroki says, sorry, got booted. Okay. Well, Tish Ross was saying thank you for uh, organizing the event and that they were so excited to help out with it, is what she was saying. She was talking to you, Puroki. Handicapped Traveler says we only had 2 good snows, and that was back in December. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we had a little bit of snow. It was part of this storm we had, but it didn't stick. All we had was ice, basically. Lots of sleet. I'll say that. Lots of sleet, or what was supposed to be rain and turned into ice on the way down. Because we were on the edge of that big storm front, so we were right in between the heat and the cold, and that's why we got all that ice. Right on the edge of it. All right, Linda. Hey, you take care. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. You got snow and mix. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow, but not much. Mostly that freezing rain stuff. No bueno. It was not good. A couple of days we had several inches of ice. It was nuts. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody else in here. What else we got? For some reason, my chat's not updating here. Boom. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, no ice fishing. Didn't get cold enough up there. That stinks. We got a little rain with sleet mixed in for about 20 minutes, and then it stopped. Got the north edge of the storm. Yeah, you guys got very lucky. We were on the south side, so it was no bueno. It wasn't too bad. It was only a couple days, like what, three or 4 days. So thank goodness it wasn't longer than that. That was plenty long enough. Hey, thanks, Heather. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. After this, the next live, one of the next lives that's on. Earlier, I was talking about it. Oak Outdoor Adventures with Carrie. She'll be on the next hour. So if you guys want to go raid raid that live, that'll be fun. And I think she'll be talking about like fishing tournament or something like that on there too. So that'll be fun. It'll be at the meetup. I don't know. I have actually didn't talk about that tonight. There's a meetup called Mid America Meetup at Tin Keller Lake. It's in Oklahoma, and it's in May 19th through the 21st. It's in Oklahoma at the Tin Keller Lake. Drop the link to the live Byron. I can't. I'm on my phone, so I can't really do that. Um, if any of you guys want to drop the link, if you can, I don't know if anybody can that's in a moderator that's in here, but drop Oaks or Carrie's live. You can drop the link in here. But also, if you search for it, just search for Oak, OAK, and then put Carrie next to it, KERRI. Oak, OAK, and then spell Carrie out, KERRI. It should be easy to find her. But if one of the moderators could do that, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I wasn't on my live yet last week. I was out of town. That's the way it goes, you know? Yeah, a lot of people were asking me like, why didn't you have a live last week? Yeah, I should have put an announcement in my community tab, but I didn't. I forgot to. Had a lot going on and just didn't think about it. Yeah, any of the moderators can do that. That'd be great. don't know if I have any moderators. Okay, you found her? All right, thank you. What's going on here? Live chat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind adding her live in there, Woman Outdoors, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it while I'm in a live. I don't think I can. Share, save, no. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Man. YouTube limits you what you can do inside of your live if you're going live from the app on your phone. It doesn't let you do a lot. Oh, I appreciate that, Heather. Thank you so much. Yeah, can someone add her link inside the chat? There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. So there you go. Yeah, next hour she'll be up, and if you guys want to check out her live, that's Oak or Carrie. Just let her know you came over from 12 Stones Ranch. Yeah, this has been a fun live getting to hang out with you guys. I missed you guys last week. I was out of town hanging out with some friends, but this is fun getting to hang out with you guys. Oh, just about knocked my camera over. You are? Okay, awesome. Hey, 40 and Broke, what's going on? Glad you made it. That's awesome. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, add the link again down there in the chat so other people can see it. Yeah, up next, the next hour, Oak is gonna go live, so a lot of us are gonna go jump in there really quick. And there's another live too. Bland's Promised Land Ranch is also going live, so you guys can go to one of those two lives next. But it'll be fun to go over the raid. 40 and Broke, how's your day been? It's good to see you in here. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Dwayne says, if it weren't so far, I'd go to the event. Yeah, I understand it. Yeah. Yeah, this event, Mid America Meetup, is going to be in May. May 19th through the 21st. Hey, O'Rourke's Littlefield. There you go. It's been a long day. I can't pronounce things correct. Your time. Yes. Woman Outdoors. Yeah. Eastern, 9 Eastern, correct. 8 Central. No, you're fine, Jamie. You're here. You made it here at the end. A little bit here. We're gonna head over and look, watch Oak or Carrie. But I'm glad you made it. Thanks for being here. 40 and Broke, how has your day been? Oak's on in 1 minute. There you go. All right, well, we'll bring this this live to a close. Thank you all for being here. But check out that link there for Oak's live, and we'll go head over there. Let them know that you came from 12 Stones Ranch. So we'll see you guys later. Hope you have a great evening. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.